What else we got going on?
We can also talk about one of the other videos, like the one with, because that one have a what?
Which one?
No, the million.
The neighborhood one?
The neighborhood. Like, people are going crazy.
Yeah,
like,
it's got 1 billion views, man. It's crazy. It's got
don't
a
say
lot of
billion.
views. It's not a billion. It's
a
millions.
million.
It's
So
millions. Several million views. It's just crazy.
now you're
And comments. Nope, depending on the platform.
It's a lot of views. Yeah,
It's depending
so-
on the platform, because some of them
yeah.
is a million something, more than a million something, and then others is hundreds of thousands, but it's likes, shares, and comments.
But it is so much people that have a different view on it. Like, we are getting, like, oh, he's getting bashed. You get
And
bashed.
I'm for it. I'm with it. At the end of the day, you know, my wife will come up with a lot of this stuff, and you know, or I might think of something, and I'm like, oh, we got to do this. We got to do it like this. So
And it's not necessarily that I came up with them. We probably see another content creator did something, and we
want to put our own spin on
put
it.
our own spin on it, or do something a little different from what they are doing, and so be. So we didn't invent it. We kind of switch it up some.
I wasn't expecting it to take the turn it took, because again, we try to be as politically correct or neutral as possible at times, to not spark some of that negativity at times. So all she did was say, when you move out the hood, and hood
When
people
you move to the suburbs,
and hood people move into the neighborhood, or
move
something
in
like
with
that.
you. When something like
Basically, they follow you from out the hood.
Yeah,
They
like,
come and
we're
try to
hood
visit.
and we moved to the suburb, and now the rest of the people from the hood is moving in, playing loud music and other stuff. But I think
Never in there.
we said
The hood
anything about
alone,
race.
There was no racial stuff. So the hood is a general term for, you know, whatever neighborhood you're in that might be a lower economic to a more upper middle class or whatever. It could be from the trailer park to, you know, the projects. It could be whatever it is hood. All we're saying is hood. So we didn't say black, white, but the comments, they're
Spanish.
fighting in the comments like,
There,
black
you
people,
a
you'll be-
sellout. You this. Look at you. Look at the cars in your driveway. You this. You that. Oh, you sell out your own people. You want to go live amongst whatever. And
Listen, I don't look at these comments. My wife,
I look at a lot of the comments because it come up in my, my notification, and I look at them and I want to see what people are thinking. So yeah. Oh yeah, y'all want to live amongst them. Them who? Like, middle class people that don't play
They're
the
thinking
music
this.
too loud. Where we live, it's a mix of everyone. It's not just black, it's not just white, it's not just Spanish. It's everyone. You have to be mindful. You can't go through a neighborhood just blasting your music. You turn it down until you come out and you're on the highway. You turn the music up. That have nothing to do with race, but to each his own.
I'm surprised when she's like, "Did you listen to this comment?" Somebody said, and I'm just like, "What?" And then you'll see each other attacking each other
arguing
in
on
there. I'm
there.
like, "Wow, hey, it helps the views, and you know, each view, I guess, is some coins, so we don't mind it, but." We're not purposely out here trying to stir the pot of those kind of things, and we don't want people, you know, getting super argumentative with each other under the comments. That wasn't the purpose of the video. Oftentimes, our videos are more for humor. You know what I mean? I love to laugh. My wife loves to laugh. We laugh all the time with each other. We're hilarious to each other. So if you can't get in that flow,
if we have a camera to follow us around, it would be hilarious.
Yeah, if we
just
had
naturally.
a full-time vlog,
Yeah,
that'd be crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, we're doing it. We're being content creators. I'm trying to make some coin. I'm trying to get to the money like everybody else.
She's trying to fund more of her excursions that she wants to do, her trips and stuff. And with that, we'll segue into one of your other pieces of content you just did, where you said that I said in order to go on another cruise or another trip, she's got to learn how to swim. And she does swimming lessons at Dive Ventures Marietta, the dive shop Marietta. So again, they do kids, adults. We had our daughter in it. She dropped out.
She want to
And that's
start
why I
back
want her
now.
mom to finish so that, you know,
But
it shows.
She can swim a little.
She might can save her life a little bit. Might. We'll see this spring again when it warms up. I'm gonna throw her in the deep end and we'll see what happens. I think she'll be all right. But yeah, she does swimming lessons out there. So we did a quick video because the teacher told me, Christina, who is an amazing instructor there. She's like, oh my gosh, she's swimming across the pool, and I was like, what already? So.
Who is?
You.
Oh.
Get the heck out of here. Anyway, so I was like, yeah, okay, I'll swing by and try to catch candidly so she doesn't see me. And that was one of the videos. She saw me, but I came in and did a quick little snippet. So we posted it, and her putting on there, in order for her to go on another cruise, us to book a cruise or another vacation out on somebody's beautiful beach or something near water. I wanted her to have swimming lessons. And that stems from, we took a trip to Costa Rica. We took a sibling trip to Costa Rica. We invited all of our siblings. And then, you know, my brother and sister-in-law in Huntsville, Alabama.
Why are you
they
gonna
won't be
say
named.
that?
I won't name them. But at the last minute, they found
Notice
out
that
their
their
passport
passport
was expired when they went to go check in. So they fell off the trip. So it was just us and my sister Gail from South Florida. And a time was had. But one of our little trips, we were going to on a little excursion, and we had to take a water taxi from one side of the island to the other. And it was a medium-sized boat, and it, you know, was decent. It had life jackets all around, and they, you know, did a little safety spiel and everything. So I felt good. While we were on the water now, it's choppy, it's bumping.
Let me do this part.
No. While we were on the water, because this sparks me, I saw littler boats, smaller, I should say, boats coming back the other way. And, you know, with the water being all choppy, I'm like, dang, those boats are kind of getting thrown around. And they were like, imagine if all of us on this bigger boat had to squeeze onto that little boat, is what it looked like. So I'm just like, I hope they're not going to try to put us back. They're going to send us out on a nice boat just to get us to go, but then take us back on the little rickety boats. And the whole time in my head, I'm like, oh man, I can't even enjoy where I'm going now.
Mind
What
you,
we're
he
doing.
didn't say anything, and this is not the first trip that we've been on, you know, a little water taxi. We've been to Mexico, Cancun, and we did the submarine, underwater, everything.
And every time, my wife can't swim, clearly, is what I'm getting at. Every time.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Every time we're around water in that way, I feel uneasy because I'm like, if I'm already, you know, as a man, and that'll be on some more skits if you haven't seen it yet, but as a man, our goal is safety and security of our family and our surroundings. So you walk into a place, I'm looking at exits, I'm looking at the people, I'm, you know, what do I got to deal with? How do I get out of here? What happens? We're on water. Okay. What happens if we're on water? Do they have life vests? Do they have this, that, and the other? So anyway, we're on this thing and I'm seeing these rickety boats coming back. So now I'm already can't even focus. We're over here trying to eat dinner and I'm just thinking about, man, they said this was a real nice restaurant. That's why we took the little water taxi to come over here. But now if we got to come back and those little things, I've seen videos on YouTube or social media where those things turn over and almost all the people drown because most of them can't swim. So I'm just like, dang. So I'm having conversations with my sister and I'm like, hey, how strong a swimmer are you? And she's like, well, I can swim to save my life. So now here in my head, I'm like, okay, if this thing flips over or something, because we are now coming back and we're on the little rickety boat as I assumed. I don't see any life vests, and even if they had some, it's not enough for the amount of people that's on this little rickety boat. So I'm just like, oh crap. So I'm asking her. She's like, I could probably save my life or whatever. And I'm just like, okay. And I know she can't swim to save her life. So now I'm already calculating, like, who do I save? Do I go to save my wife? Of course I'm gonna save my wife. But now I gotta watch my sister drown or vice versa. And it's like, so I just never want to be in that position again.
So guys, if ever a situation like that happened, would it be, who do you save? Two people are drowning, your sister and your wife.
Or your spouse.
Or your spouse.
Your sibling,
girlfriend, boyfriend.
your sibling or your spouse.
Whose life you're trying to save.
I mean, clearly, as a man, for me, my goal is to try to save both. So it's almost like, who do you go to first and secure?
But
and
if
then
you
go from
can't
there.
save both, who are you saving?
I'm clearly coming for you first, especially with her saying she can swim a little bit. If she said she couldn't
So,
swim and you
okay,
couldn't swim,
so
then yeah,
the situation
I'm
is-
saving you, and now I'm beating myself up for the rest of my life that I had to know that my sister passed away because I couldn't get to her in time, or I couldn't save you both. So now
would
you're
you
torn.
think like, okay, if I go to my sister first, now I don't have a wife.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's why I wouldn't. You know.
So why?
That's
I
why
wouldn't-
they say when you, again, even in the Bible, it's you know,
I would
you leave
understand-
and you cleave. So you're my family.
So
you're my
let me
immediate
answer
family.
that question. If it was my husband and my brother, both of them cannot swim, I already know I'm going to my husband.
Mm-hmm.
And I would not feel bad that I didn't save my brother just because I couldn't. If I had the choice to say I could save both, yes, I would save both of them. But if I have to choose and only could save my husband, I'm saving my husband now.
You know, my goal is to make sure y'all are okay. So I'd rather, if I could give my life to make sure y'all both are okay, I would do it. If it's my family, if it's my kids, I'm giving my life to make sure my family and my kids are okay. So that's the goal. But how do we save all of us? That would be perfect. And again, now having this
perfect world.
opportunity to where you're taking lessons, because then the question would have been, imagine if before the trip and I was like, okay, let's take these lessons, and you was like, you were taking the lessons and then you dropped out and you was like, I don't want to do that. And now here we are in a flipped over situation. I've got to come save you because you didn't finish your lessons, and now my sister drowns as a result. There's a chance that you can now resent your better half because God put us in a situation where you could have prevented this. At least I would have known you were okay, and then I could have focused on saving that person
But
or
also-
one of the
but-
children.
but you-
Now, what would you want? If
but-
it's you or the children, who do I save?
The children.
But it's the same situation at the end of the day. Like
It's not
knowing
the
that. No,
same
I'm just saying
situation,
knowing
not
that
for
you
me.
could. That's why I was like, okay, you've got to finish this, because knowing that you're okay, and now if I've got to save a weaker person that's swimming, I'd rather do that than to have to worry about.
But then you
saving
also
you
know
and
you
letting somebody
also
else
know
drown.
that somebody that can swim can still drown.
Absolutely. In rip currents, cramps, things like that. But at least giving yourself the opportunity to learn that life-saving skill is all I'm worried about. You know, because you could still be knocked unconscious when the boat flips over, and now, yeah, if you sink, I've got to now try to get you to float or something like that.